Shabbat Shalom. Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to our annual joint worship service honoring the life and legacy of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Tonight, Temple Emanu-El is proud to welcome back our sisters and brothers in spirit, the members of the Concord Baptist Church of Christ in Brooklyn, their extraordinary choir and musicians conducted by the great Glenn McMillan, and their incomparable pastor and my friend, the Reverend Dr. Gary V. Simpson, here with his colleagues, the Reverend Maureen A. Bowen-Avery and the Reverend Sam Phillips, and other members of the church's professional and lay leadership. I'm Rabbi Joshua Davidson, delighted to be joined on the Bima by Dr. Simpson and by those sharing in the leadership of our worship, Rabbi Amy Ehrlich, Rabbi Emma Dubin, and Cantor Mo Glasman, by Temple Emanu-El's own magnificent choir under the direction of Colin Fowler, and a special welcome to Temple Emanu-El's Vice President of Finance, the Reverend Stephen Jones, who serves Goodwill Baptist Church in the Bronx. It has been a very difficult year since last we gathered at this time in this place. Our hearts are heavy and our spirits low. It seems as if our country and world are beyond repair, that things are just so wrong, there's nothing more you or I can do to make them right. Cruelty wells up around us, violence as a mighty stream. Justice, justice shalt thou pursue, urged Moses. But sometimes it feels like a river of injustice is chasing us. Get out of the way before you're lost, before it swallows you up, and with you your hopes and dreams for a brighter tomorrow. This Sabbath in synagogues around the world, Jews are beginning to read the story of the Exodus from Egypt, a tale with historic resonance for more than just Jews, of course. Last Shabbat, we read of Moses tending the flocks of his father-in-law Jethro when he observes a bush that is on fire but not burning up. Turning from his daily task, shepherding the sheep, to observe the marvel more closely, he hears God calling to him, charging him to go before Pharaoh and demand the Israelites be released from slavery. Those were the verses we read last Shabbat, and they were the ones that would have been read at the Beth Israel congregation in Jackson, Mississippi, had an arsonist not set fire to it just hours earlier. Instead, those who arrived for morning worship were left to sort through the ashes of their spiritual home. The 165-year-old synagogue, Mississippi's largest, lays claim to a poignant history. Not only is it one of a diminishing number of Jewish communal outposts in the Deep South and home to the Institute of Southern Jewish Life, which supports the region's Jewish community, but Beth Israel was bombed in 1967 by the Ku Klux Klan, which targeted the congregation and its rabbi, Perry Nussbaum, for his civil rights activism and efforts to rebuild black churches that had also been bombed and burned. The mayor of Jackson, John Horn, recalled that attack. He was just a boy at the time, but he said, "I do remember that the Jewish community and the African American community in those days, and there were not the number of black Jews there happily are today, formed alliances and partnerships to fight racism, to fight injustice, to fight mistreatment of citizens for whatever reason. We did it then, and we must do it now." This week in synagogue, we read of Moses standing before Pharaoh demanding, "Let my people go." In the weeks to come, we will read of his facing down not just the Pharaoh, but the Red Sea itself. Tonight, we celebrate the life of a modern-day Moses who also stood before Pharaoh, not Ramses, but Jim Crow. He also faced down a raging sea, the swirling currents of racism and hate. Whatever fears he knew, whatever doubts he harbored, his courage was unbent, his faith unbroken. If only we could summon such faith. If only we could believe with Dr. King that right temporarily defeated is stronger than evil triumphant. If only we could believe, like Dr. King, that even amid today's mortar bursts and whining bullets, from the streets of Minneapolis to the streets of Tehran, there's still hope for a brighter tomorrow. But we are not King, and our courage often feels like it's fading. Esa einai el harim, ma'ayin yavo ezri. I lift mine eyes to the mountains, cried the psalmist. From where will my help come? My help comes from God, maker of heaven and earth, maker of a bush that does not burn up. Like that bush was not consumed, we will not allow our hope to be. Like that Mississippi synagogue that was burned down before and rebuilt as it will again, our commitment will not be consumed. In how many lands, in how many ages have those who hate us sought to wipe us out, whether we are black or Jewish or black and Jewish? But we are here. We are the bush. From our example emanates the divine voice for others to hear, the message that anti-Semitism and racism emanate from the same pathology, the failure to discern in the other a common humanity. Exacerbated by ignorance, nursed by blame and fear, the disease eats away at the fabric of society. We here tonight understand that only together can we defeat it. Tonight, Temple Emanu-El and the Concord Baptist Church continue our sacred partnership. This is our 7th anniversary service. We know only by reaching out across the aisle of faith can we bring our spiritual convictions to bear on the challenges we face and lead the way to the shore of freedom and promise. Only together can we make real Dr. King's dream. Tonight we celebrate that dream. So let us now rise together as we lift every voice and sing.